Shukor nakaslem jong unongsan hima.
Ka Office Trikam jong ka Mission Director ka National Health Mission ka Sarkar Jilla menta ka sngi baar jong katayo ka arpu pratrik unai ber arajar arpu lai kala rakhe ya ka World Tuberculosis Day ha ka program ka balalong ho sosotham auditorium bat ka phangpdeng menta usnem ka day Yes We Can End TB lani ka baong ho ngila ban pinkut ya ka jingpang TB kong san hang ni ka sngi ka Dr. Maisel Amprin Lingdo ka menteri ka pet ya ka tenat ka kot ka khia ka Sarkar Jilla hang ni ka sngi layo ya ka jingkran pejang sngobaha na ka Dr. SS Nongbri ka Joint Mission Director National Health Mission ka Jilla ka jingkran lingkot na Uram Kumar IAS Mission Director NHM ka Dr. H Lindem kepada ke DHS MI Madu Sampat Kumar IAS Principal Secretary ke Health and Family Welfare. Shishula yo ru ya ke jing ruai na ki staff nurse ka RP Chest Hospital ka jing ai ya ke jing pla da ka nongpang ka bala kot na ka jing pang TB bat ki wei de ki program. Haba ai jing kren hene ka sngi ka Dr. Maisel Amprin Lingdo kala ong ba ka jing pang TB kam dai ka jing pang ka bakta atang yu udok usuk henrei ka jing pang ka bakta ya baro. Shushu ka Dr. Amprin kala ai ku blairu ya baro ki doctors ki bala ai ya ka jing shakri met bat mensim ki nongpang TB hapo ka jilla.
I am an ordinary citizen, not very familiar with your language, the medical terms that you use, but nevertheless amidst that jargon, I think there's a very keen intent, and that intent is what I think I have been sent to take forward. I think when I look back as to why I was made the health minister of the state of Meghalaya, I think God has sent me here. And it's a huge responsibility, a huge challenge for me. I cannot be smarter than all of you doctors. I'm a doctor of philosophy, not a medical doctor. And I have been blessed with that insight that if there's anything we need to do to have healthier citizenry, we just have to do it together. And I will embark upon this journey with all of you for as long as the Honorable Chief Minister will have me here. And if you're telling me, Sir Ram Kumar, that the reduction of tuberculosis and the awards that the different districts received is correct, then I will tell you from the ground that yes, it is correct. I am an MLA, I've been in the system for long. There was a time where I literally buried a whole family, all succumbing to tuberculosis. In 2014, 15, 16, a whole family was eliminated. And I saw that elimination before my eyes. And as an MLA, I assigned a few factors to that huge elimination of one family. It's very close to me, to tuberculosis. The first thing, the denial. Amazingly, tuberculosis, sir, is not a disease of the poor. Those sisters from Rapsbun have correctly identified tuberculosis spares no one. It's just that the rich have the wherewithal to deal with the disease and can afford to keep the disclosure to themselves because they have the wherewithal. Now, what do we do? What about people who do not have and have no choice and are declared as an area where tuberculosis is prevalent? I have seen some of these families suffer. And yes, tuberculosis has been not such a big killer in my observation as an MLA. So it is correct. And that was why I was asking the officers, what are the parameters of evaluation for reduction? And in the brief interaction, I would support that declaration, but we are far from completion. So you're saying that there's a 40% reduction in East Khasians, which means we need to work on that 60. Now how do we get there? I'm here to support you all the way. As a minister in this government, me, along with the Honourable Chief Minister, the Council of Ministers, under the leadership of this very educated team of officials and a big support of doctors. So many doctors, I'm told, are here. So sad I can't take you by name, call you by name. But take it for granted that I thank each and every one of you. You are the leaders. You are the leaders who can take us to that complete eradication and say, yes, we can. Yes, we can eliminate tuberculosis by 2025. And it is correctly placed. What is a government? What is a team of bureaucrats and a team of doctors without community participation? That's where people like Father Karsati and others come in. This change of approach from thinking that the government can do everything to saying that government cannot do anything without community participation is a change that probably pinched everyone up on that ladder. But we are now a matured community. This nation is a matured community. And that is why you have the Honorable Prime Minister declaring and taking a stand and saying Mukt TV in whatever terminology that he has used. Pradhan Mantri TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan. Doesn't really matter what that means. But we understand that even the Prime Minister is concerned. And I want to share with you one observation that I made soon after I became the Health Minister. I got a message on my WhatsApp which said, Madam, can I meet you? So, as usual, I'm a very friendly person. I allow people to communicate freely with me on all social media platforms. And I said, yeah, tell me, who are you? This was just about 4 days back, one day after we started the assembly session. This message came from an individual that said, Madam, I have not received any assistance from the government. Can I meet you and request you for the reimbursement that everybody is talking about? I was very touched because here is the community which has owned its government and has taken a bold step to say that if we, the citizens, feel the need of an intervention, we should directly communicate to those sitting in those high chairs in that cabinet. So I told this person, yes, please come and meet me. Literally, I don't know what he's talking about because though I have been an MLA for long in the system, and I am aware that there is a DOTS program, I'm also aware that there are several challenges that still need to be addressed. And my health center at Demsenyong and Malki, the UHCs at Demsenyong and Malki, are very familiar with my aggressive intervention. Not because I want to get any doctor or any nurse or any person in the system into trouble, but because we want to make things work. We want to achieve that target along with you. Fortunately, this one term, I have come back to government, but I was in the opposition where I learned a lot. And that learning has brought me here. And hence I say, God has sent me on a mission. And I'm here to complete that mission. I cannot do it alone, but with all of your help and all of your collaboration and cooperation, I still would like to see the tenure of my ministership in the Health and Family Welfare Department to yield the correct results. I forgot to thank the one person, Dr. Mauri. Thank you, sir, for your tremendous efforts. Dr. Andreas, amazing efforts. I literally speak to Dr. Andreas at least every day, if not every second day. And despite the pressure that we put you under, it is with one intent. The intention is, let's together work. Let's shake the system a bit. It may hurt some of our egos. It may make us wonder, who is this one person? Who the hell does she think she is? But let me tell you, doesn't matter who I am. I have been elected by my people to sit in this position and to try and see whether we can achieve all of these things that you have so beautifully presented in your presentation. 2,749 TB patients is the target that you and I have. It's not you have, we have. We need to try and check this total, try and see whether we can reduce it further. And I am sure that if each of us put in all our sincerest efforts, there is no reason why we should not be able to achieve. The district doctors, so nice to meet you. So happy to see that you come to a stage to collect a reward. That reward is symbolic of the appreciation that not just the government of Meghalaya has of your work, but also the government of India has of your work. We can keep collecting these laurels and display them in our offices or places of work, or gauge media coverage. But at the end of the day, at the ground, what is the transformation? That, to your and my conscience, is more relevant.